Well, greetings, collective. Welcome back to the channel. I wanted to discuss something today. It's really, people just aren't understanding that we're dealing with some sort of supernatural issues about these people, that these visitor people, that they have technology that is somewhat supernatural, okay? That's what I think. And they also have some kind of cloaking technology that can let them look like a human. I do believe that now, okay? But what it is it's a thing that allows a human-like, not a genuine, but a human-like consciousness, a synthetic consciousness, to inhabit a manufactured flesh and blood human body. Okay, so that is like putting a soul into a body, but it's not a perfected process. It's really weird what they've done. They've tried to imitate the way that a healthy soul is blended like that with a human body. Okay, like this. You can't have a genuine soul in a human body unless it is a body that has been created by God through human sexual union of a man and woman. Then a soul can attach. But if that is not the way that the person was created, if they were created, for example, in an underground base, in a laboratory or something, a soul cannot be attached to that. It's because it's a violation of natural law. All right, this is for entertainment purposes, but I'm just telling you, downloads Pearle Snapp is getting. Okay. There's a new hierophant in town. Listen up. I'm not sure what we're reading on. Okay, bye. Stuff's going off the table. This isn't a table, by the way. This is one of my latest purchases for my new resident. It's a weird cube-shaped ottoman. All right, a Queen of Wands has come out. Yeah, only a Queen of Wands who's extremely sensitive like that. And, well, no, wait a minute. Let me not speak yet. Okay. So, all right. Here it is. I'm telling you, these aliens, they're kind of juggling. They have to balance some kind of tech with learning how to act human and shit like that. They're all off balance, and they act weird when they're in these bodies, and they want your energy. See, that what they want, this is a Queen of Wands, but it's someone who has a soul attached to their flesh vehicle naturally. But they also have this alien, some of this same genetics that they do. Okay. They're looking for these people too. They're getting Grand Canyon, cowboys, and aliens. But this whole deck is cowboys and aliens. It is. Okay. Look what just came out. Okay, Three of Pentacles. This is them making their plans behind the scenes. I'm telling you, they're here. I know, they're here. They are. And so this is for law enforcement people. This is who you're going after. You don't understand. They have supernatural abilities. Okay? You need us psychics to figure out who they are. But see, the thing is, a lot of law enforcement people are them too now. It's like a game. You have to figure out who's who, and you can't tell from how they look. Okay. You got to interact with them to understand who they are, to know who they are. Okay. But some of us empaths can understand who they are without interacting with them. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, that's the thing. All right, what else? They're meeting. You're talking about supernatural stuff. These people have been going through a lot of supernatural stuff too. And it's because they're up against other people who also have alien DNA that are here. They thought you were just indigenous, but no, you are the what do you call it? Revenants, or you're the leftovers from another batch that was genetically engineered here, and your batch was way too smart and way too psychic and stuff. They put in too much of this, whatever it is, DNA into this batch. That's why they need to find you, because you scare them. They know that you are not their friend. It's kind of like they went and they put out a APB for all the psychics on the planet. Okay, they hate us because we cause all this kind of mayhem for them. All right? They never know what's going to be around the corner. They know that we're the ones who know who they are as these shadow people, right? That these shape-shifting people that cause all this trouble. Ah, there's somebody who knows who we are. Ah, we got to get them. Okay. What else, Spirit? What else, Spirit? The lovers. Yeah, this is you, and you're a divine spouse, and these people know that you're here to do business. See, you both have guns, but you're protected by this dove. It's almost like a peace dove. Excuse me. They know what your job is. Okay, you're a bounty hunter. You're a demon hunter. You're a dragon slayer. They know. Okay, that's why they don't want you to meet this guy. It's a King of Swords. Okay, they don't ever want you to meet him. This is your divine masculine. So they're trying to keep him off balance right now, evidently, so that you can't get together. Okay, so we've got a Queen of Wands and a King of Swords that are going to be united as divine spouses here, but they can't do it yet because they've got all these goddamn aliens standing in the way. All right. Oh, yeah, they didn't know the way you are, really. This is what the Queen of Wands looks like in the 5D. Okay, 3D, 5D, 3D, 5D. Uh-oh. See, this is their... That's why they're scared. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Get them, get them. This is why. They're like, uh-oh. Okay, meanwhile, it looks like there's somebody out in on a reservation somewhere, maybe, that knows who you are. Okay. That knows who you are. One flipped over here. Where'd it go? There it is. It's the Hermit. Okay. This person, they're a hermit. Okay, there's a hermit out there somewhere on one of the reservations that knows who you are, that knows you're really powerful. They're hermity, hard to find. What about this person, I wonder? Do they have insights that we want to learn about or have them teach us about? Yeah, they've got something to teach you. It takes a long time to find them. Oh, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Okay, either this is you, collective, and you're about to get a student, or you are about to meet a new teacher. Okay, and yeah, one or the other, I'm not sure. What is it for you? Take what resonates, right? Okay. Somebody's about to get a new spiritual guide, like a teacher. Okay, I just said that, came out of my mouth. So this is a spirit guide. Okay, it's a spirit guide. Okay, it's an older, ancient. I'm getting. This is an Egyptian Grand Canyon spirit guide. Oh, wow. Okay. They want to talk to you. Okay. This is a person that knows what's been going on. Okay, they know all about the landings and the visitations. They know all about it. They know what the military's doing too, apparently. I don't know. Okay, that's I just got that. They know what the military's doing too. How do they know that? I don't know. Maybe they're psychic. Okay, that didn't want to do nothing. Look at that. It's a secret. That did not want to do nothing. Let's just cut it. Okay, 8 of Wands, 3 of Wands. Wow, I'm getting collective. You've been placed somewhere where not a hair on your head will be harmed, and you have this protective something around you. It might be these ancestors. This is an ancestor. It might be these ancestors. It's also the guy on the is it rolling papers or something? There's a famous Indian that's on something from the 70s. This is that same spirit. Okay. You're positioned to watch the battle, but will not be harmed. This is the battle. Right here. There's going to be something. This is some kind of kinetic 3D attack, like guns shooting or bombs or I don't know what it is. Something could even be some kind of space weapons. It could be those laser beams that cause fires. I don't know, but you're positioned so you'll be safe during this. So we've got a battle rolling in regarding all this stuff. Okay. This might even be that city you're in that the whole town went corrupt. This is the person he's here because he knows this is going to happen. He's here in your city or nearby. Ooh, god damn. You make this guy feel like this. You're wild, and he knows it. But he's trying to keep up with you. Okay, this is the lawman who's just now learning about how this energy they're dealing with is supernatural and all the things related to it, too. He's like, whoa, this is quite a ride. Damn. When you're dealing with these alien witches and shit, you know? The ones that are the hermits out in the desert. I like her. Yes. Before I met you, life was like this. No. Now everything seems so empty without you. Take me with you. This guy'd get on a ship if he thought he needed to. He would get on a ship. This is an X-Files kind of a guy. Okay, he was already interested. He watched the X-Files. He was already interested in this kind of stuff. Now he found it. He's like, I'm right here in it. Oh my God, this is it. This is where it's happening. This is it. But when he found you, this is how you were. You weren't really like this. Okay. See, the thing is, your energy's a little scary, but it's actually like that. It's good energy. It's healing energy. And this cycle of them chasing you and abusing you and all that, it's over because you never did anything wrong. This lawman who came to find you or see what was going on down here, he's the one who determined you're all right and cleared your name. Yeah, you were getting breadcrumbed by bad aliens, I guess. So you have some compensation coming to you. I'm going to end it there. Oh no, I know. See, look, did you see that? It's not going to let me. All right. Okay. Yeah, you have some wish fulfillment coming to you. This was really bad what happened. So there are people around who are in town to clean things up. And I think they're gonna help you somehow. You might not even know they're there, but ooh, it's all because you have such a good aim. You helped them. Now we can end it. Look at that. There's you. It looks like Liz Taylor. This is you throwing daggers at these people. Yeah. I'm getting you look daggers at people. Look at, she has an eye patch on too. Damn. She's got a crazy aim even with only one eye. Ooh, I just heard One Eye Jacks. Okay. Now, have you seen that ad for AI that has Marlon Brando? I think it's a scene from that movie, One Eye Jacks, and it has him out there in the desert with somebody else, and they're looking at this horse that suddenly levitates and spins around in the air. It's an ad for AI. Okay, so some of this supernatural stuff is actually illusion that is being caused by the Borg, right? It is. So we're in this weird setting now where you don't know what's real, but this lady does. She does. Not only does she know what's real, she hits her mark every time. That's you, collective. Or he hits his mark every time. This could be a man, too. All right, now I really am going to leave it there. If you liked this reading, if it resonated, if you were entertained by it, or whatever, please leave a like, share, and subscribe. I have eliminated my PayPal donation link because it never worked. It never worked for me. I think it was hacked, so it wouldn't work, or I don't know why it never worked. I only ever got one donation in 3 years of having this channel. And it was a nice donation, too, and it came from another YouTuber. And it was a nice, chunky donation. It wasn't overly chunky, but it was nice. And I still remember that. Thank you. Thank you. Ba-ba-ba, da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.